Here we are with another Redline's restoration. This is a Torino stocker from 1975, and this still is considered a Redline. You'll notice it does not have the cap wheels on a lot of the restorations I've been doing. Now, this is actually for a friend of mine, a good buddy. He doesn't know that I got this, but he wanted one, and I decided to get him one. Now, I did say restoration, but you'll see eventually this is not a complete restoration, and he's going to have to finish it up a little bit, but it's not in terrible shape. The wheels are in really good shape, and that's one of the reasons why I got this from eBay. I think it was $5 or $8, I don't remember. Now I'm drilling out the center of the rivet. Now if you notice in some of the other videos, I would partially drill and then drill out the cap, or the mushroom top. Um, Right now I'm just drilling all the way through. It makes it a little bit easier. I do it both ways depending on the actual rivet itself. But this is not in fast motion. This is in actual time. And I wanted to show you that because to give you an idea of how long it can take, how little pressure I'm putting on it. Whereas in fast motion, it may seem like it only takes a half a second. It does take a little bit longer, as you can see here. And we're only doing the front rivet and the slow-mo, or the regular speed. We'll do the rear and everything. We'll kick that up a notch so that we get through this. And here we go for the rear. You can see this is only in 4x. I think some of the ones I've had even faster. But there you go. Got it drilled out. Now I'm going to tap it. So like I said before, doing a little bit different. I've been doing it different here and there. It depends. I'm just running the tap through there. In a moment here, I will take a larger drill bit and I will actually drill out the, I call it the mushroom, but that's just where they've actually peened it over to get it to stay. So here I am, just drilling those out, checking it just ever so slightly, just drilling a little bit each time. And then I can finally, hopefully, well, eventually take it apart, and it should be coming up, and there we go, take it apart. Now we're going to strip the paint, and again I'm using the, I'll put a link in the description below. It's like an orange stripper, and just spray it on there, and then I wait about 15-20 minutes, and then it just wipes off. You can see it just comes right off. Now here it is, it's all stripped, pretty clean. The interior, not necessarily, it doesn't matter. Almost looks like it's a primer, which I was going to do a primer on this because this is not a spectraflame paint. This is a regular paint. This is red. It's a, I forget what they call it. It's like a purple red or something like that. So now I'm just spraying it in fast motion. These are light coats. Now this is a couple of frames, even though it doesn't look like it the way I cut it. And again, this is later on. I actually put, I think, 5 coats on it, if I recall. Put it pretty thick. And I was going to put it in the actual oven like I done on some of the previous builds, but I wanted to get it done a little bit quicker. So you see here I'm using a hobby heat gun. This is for monocoat on planes and that kind of thing. So now here in the next frame, you'll see it's where it gets a little tricky. I actually ordered some water slide decals for this from the Redline shop. Now I'm not going to slam them or anything, but these water slides were horrible. I got them all cut out, and you'll see in the next frame there's a whole stack of them there. There they are. But when I put them in the water, I actually got 2 sets of these. So when I put them in the water, the first set just kind of dissolved. Now the second set, I went ahead and put a clear on them because I've got some testers water slides which has a clear coat. I put those on. They seem to do a little bit better, but they still kind of just dissolved. Now some of the white decals that were on here were already like scraped off, or like they were peeling away from the actual sticker itself. So I'm not sure. I think it's just a bad batch. So my buddy will end up having to do that himself. Get some water slides and apply them. I don't like putting decals on anyway, but I was going to try to just do a complete restoration for him, but it didn't work out. We're putting the screws in, and if you are interested in restoring Hot Wheels or modifying and customizing. I will have links in the description below, Amazon links that will link you to the screws you need, the drill bit, the tap, everything you pretty much need, some testers, paints, all that good stuff will be in the description below. I believe I even have the airbrush in there. And you'll see here it looks pretty good. Now there is a little bit of orange peel, especially in the hood. And on the roof, you'll notice there's a piece of lint. I was going to get that out, but I'm just going to leave it. It's better than it was before, and it's much more than he's expecting. So please feel free to post any questions or comments. And again, check out the links below in the description. And as always, thanks for watching.